Nasdaq, are we in the very dangerous zone? Today, I'm going to give you the insights how to sell, how to buy. And like right now, this is only for education. My previous video, I told you June will have a peak for the Nasdaq and S&P 500. Basically, June is the point for you to quit the market. I told you before. And basically, we have a peak here, which is back to June, beginning of June, June 3rd, right? And after that, it was kind of doing a V shape. And are we strong? Are we weak? Today, I'm going to give you a bit more insights. If you don't know my indicator, you can still look at here. We are at the double top right now, basically triple, right? We're just hitting the resistance. And if you have my indicator, we use the last yellow candle as a resistance. And you can see we stay perfectly under the highest price of the last yellow candle. Have you seen this? So basically, this is the resistance. If we cannot go above that, basically they will go inside this zone. Okay. Good thing is this three line in the same direction, but the blue is on top. What does it mean? It means the blue become the resistance. We go under the blue. So is it strong? The answer is no. Now we have kind of either rebound or trend reversal here. Okay. Why I say this maybe is a trend reversal because the blue is still going upward. If the blue going downward, yes, it means the market trend still going down. But the good thing is we are still upward. Okay. And actually, if you look at this big candle, but again, I really think end of June is the, so we do it like this. If they cannot go above this resistance, it's likely they do a little bit sideways or they go down. But we don't trade with prediction, we trade with the signal. So right now, Nasdaq here. Basically, we don't have a strong signal to tell you buy or sell. Definitely not buy. There's no buy signal here. Here, there's no buy signal here. Okay, it's nothing to do with the buy. But do we need to sell here? This is a key point. And basically, here is the sell point. Basically, back to June 5th June. Okay, why? Because the yellow disappeared and they not really drop below the red, but they drop below the blue. The blue is my indicator called YM Club Long. So this is the sell point here. Okay, so right now, so here, where's the buy point? Buy point is here. Sell point is here. Why this is the buy? We have few different indicator to tell you this is to buy. The first one, let's say you don't know this, you can buy with the blue line here. Okay, here's the buy point. And with YM chip entry, we know institution was here to enter the market, the green candles here. So basically you add your position here and the blue changing the direction. Is it clear? And you can see here also the money since go up very stably. Okay, so and then we do sideways. This is institution holding. So mainly hold by institution until when? Until here. They start to reduce a little bit. The good thing is we still have a lot of institutions here. And recently, I know today there's a big drop. So let's see how it goes because recently you see this curve, we're still going upward here. So this is not too bad, although they have a big drop today. I know the pre-market is going quite crazy. So let's see how it goes. So right now here, if this one, if basically they already dropped below the last yellow right here, if we cannot stay here, we cannot stay above this level, basically they will continue to drop. They continue to drop. Okay, so let's see how it goes. And is it very weak, Nasdaq? I would say no, because if you look at this big candle and the half. So we go under, which is very weak here, and suddenly they have a big jump up when they're at the border, the big jump up. The problem is this is real drum or fake drum because they didn't stay above this gap for 3 days. Within 3 days, they basically they drop under the gap and they go up again. Okay, so this is kind of a tricky thing. This gap, people think, oh, this is so strong and let's buy more. But this is kind of like a trap. So let's see how it goes today. And is it possible to create a small M shape here? The answer is yes. So let's see how it goes today. This is Nasdaq. And if we go into previous one of my video, I also mentioned some stock let's say they already have very obvious downward trend because money is leaving. So I want to show you some famous stock, Microsoft. So look at the blue line. Blue line is going downward. We already dropped below the purple. People will say, wow, but we have the institution coming in. Yes, but we don't have a buy signal yet. Look at the money, they go down so stably. So why you buy when they go down? When the institution not holding much, why should you become the lock chips like the green chips here? So basically we need to wait for Microsoft. Don't buy when they don't catch a falling knife. Okay? So we need to have more signal. And the best, look at here. Even, okay, here, the purple, we have purple also, but we need the purple to disappear first. Second, we not yet go above the red. The red, they go above with this, we can add, but you need to have a preparation. Maybe this is just a rebound, right? Because they're not yet above the blue. When they go above the blue, then it's getting better. Then you can long hold to use the blue strategy to sell, okay, to sell here basically. So is it clear? So you can see the money going up until this day, which is kind of at the peak here. Okay, but our signal to tell you to leave this market earlier, which is here. The yellow disappear. The candle drop below the last yellow. Okay, to reduce. This is a reduce signal, not to sell everything, to reduce. And they drop below the red. You can further reduce, and they drop below the blue, you can reduce. Okay, and here the blue change the direction. Don't tell me you are going to buy right now, huh? Okay, this is not recommendation. This is only for education. How about Google? Warren Buffett, the new CEO, bought a lot of Google, as I know. You can check on the news, but we did not touch Google. Why? Because since he bought, basically, it has been down. It has been down. And the difference between this kind of institution and us is we are more flexible. We have the time. We are fine. We have this indicator. We are fine. They're things that they have unlimited money, so they can add, like they can add here, they can add here, they can continue to add. When they drop, they add. When they drop, they add. But we don't want to do this. We want to wait until this thing confirm. So they go above the blue. We see institution already in. We see the money is ready. The institution money is ready. Then we buy. So we don't need to waste the time. We don't want to deal with the stress, okay? I want you guys to enjoy life. So right now, Google, do we have buy signal? The answer is no. This is only for education, by the way. Only personal advice. But no advice, sorry, personal opinion. Okay, so now you can look at this. Does it look good? No, because the money is going down. They're going down not really from today, not this week, but way before that. Way basically they go down since very obviously going down is on this day. In May 15. You can see this curve. This curve, okay? The blue is going down now. Okay. So my previous video I also mentioned, hey, check. Do they have a double top or do they creating a U shape already? But like upside down U shape. Okay. So another one I want to check our favorite Tesla. What shape is that? So the first thing, blue going downward, purple going up. We're in between. So it's very frustrating. But we can see very clearly with YM chippers because the institution they actually leaving here. You see, they're going downward since here. So when you drop below the blue, basically this is the sell signal. This is the sell signal, okay? We don't have anything, so be careful when the blue change upward or when we go above the blue, then you buy back. Now we need to wait. This is Tesla. Another one I want to check is, let's check Netflix. Mm-hmm. Netflix for sure it has been down. I don't need to tell you, you will know. Like you can see this is quite a straight line to go downward. We have a lot of institution coming in, but I told you, we don't need to buy when there's a green here. We just need to wait when they get ready. Now it's not ready. How to tell it's ready? Minimum they go above the red, number one. Number two, this curve YM cheapest has to better to go upward. Better to go upward. Okay, when it's down, for sure the money is leaving. The big money is leaving. So there's no buy signal here. And the sell signal, where is the sell signal? The sell signal is here. Is here. It's quite tricky, this one, because this day usually people don't want to sell. It's 9%, 9.7%. That day dropped by 9.7%. There's a big gap down. So most people, most individual retail, they don't want to sell. But with my indicator, you know this is a very strong sell signal. Because this point, some people say, oh, big gap down. Institution maybe want to buy, so they make a kiosk here. It's not the truth. If you look at this candle, look at the Y and big buy. Are they buying or selling? They're selling. This is the red candle. They're selling. They're not buying. Okay, number one. Number two, look at here. Basically, you see the institution holding also decreasing here. So basically, it means big volume, they're leaving. They're leaving. Okay, and who is buying? You guess. Okay, and since then, if you don't sell it on that day with my signal, basically you are suffering from 98, now is 72. Is it clear? So that's why I say you need to have any kind of strategy, either mine or other strategy, I don't know. But either you learn, but learn is the thing is learning, it doesn't provide you, you cannot see where the institution come in like my chart. So that's why I say buy my indicator. If you very serious want to make money, if you just want to kill time, play, whatever, that's fine. If this is entertainment, it's fine. But if you want to have good financial freedom later on, you need to have this kind of indicator. Okay. Learning is not enough because you cannot see from the volume. How do you see the volume? Hey, the institution come in or they leaving. How? You tell me how. Okay. That's not possible because I took so many courses also. Before I invent this kind of indicator, I took so many courses and then I finally figured out some method to put some kind of formula inside to pop out this free line. It's not random, this free line. It's not moving average. It's much faster than your moving average. So it's the easiest way to make money. Okay. So for you, and now we look for a bit more. MU, my favorite stock. MU. MU is very strong stock if you compare to other stock because they create a higher high. Okay, today I'm quite sure they will have a drop. Now drop by P market drop by 8% already. But right now, you look right now, is it healthy? Yes, still healthy. But if they drop below the blue, we still need to stop gain. We still need to stop gain. Okay. If you buy with the red, if you buy recently, if you use the red strategy, you sell with the red. If they drop below today, which is one, look at this figure, okay? The red line is 1068. The blue line is 1031. Okay, if they drop below these two, depends on the strategy, then you sell it. Okay, another thing, why I say sell it rather than to sell the capital. If we look at the, this chart is still okay. So we need to look at the weekly chart to check are they strong or weak? The weekly chart. If they are kind of weak, they drop below the red already, then you sell. When they drop below you don't keep the capital, you sell for maximize the profit. Okay. And MU, this one, if they drop below, you reduce. Okay. And if they change direction, then you have to sell everything. You reduce or sell. But if they change, once they change the direction to downward, you have to sell everything. Okay, this is the thing. Here, For example, they drop below. All right, you can choose to keep or to reduce, let the profit one or sell everything. But if you look at here, when the blue change downward, you just sell. Don't waste time, sell. And you can buy back here, you can buy back here. Save the time. Okay. So another one, let's look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA I also mentioned previously. NVIDIA is a head and shoulder platform. And what does it mean? It means this is bad. Look at the money going downward. It means the institution is leaving. Okay, so there's no buy signal. Don't tell me you want to buy right now. Okay, it's not the time. The whole June, don't think about the semiconductor. Maybe one day they up by 10%. I don't know. But in long-term trend, this is very risky to enter the market right now. At least now, look, this is a downward. No doubt. Okay, it's not me drawing this, man. So when this is downward, I'm not going to buy anything. Okay, even you say, oh, but the red bar go above this. Yes, they are getting strong. Yes, but it doesn't mean this change the direction. When they change, then you buy. It's never too late. Okay, hopefully they can create something like this. First, institution come in, then this go up, then we buy here, then you can enjoy, then you sell here. That's it. You make crazy profit easily with this strategy. Okay, so what else you want me to cover? Mm, 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 mm. Okay, that's it. So let's look oh, Oracle. Oracle. Oracle we covered before also. Do they have buy sell signal now? I want to check with you. If you follow my channel for the trading, if you don't know the strategy, you only follow my channel. I highly recommend you to get my indicator. I'm not selling you, but I mean, if you want to make money seriously, okay? So now this is the thing. Okay, here, where to sell? Here, because money is going downward. Okay, here. Why here? Well, we can also check when they drop below. We can also check the weekly chart. What is going on with the weekly chart to have a peak? Are they having some troubles or okay? You can see the weekly chart on this day. They drop below the red also. See here? So basically it means to sell, okay? Uh, the red, the next candle, the red changed direction to downward. So since then it's still downward, okay? How about the money? We have institution coming, yes, but this not yet changed. We still have a lot of green. So we don't need to worry, yeah? It will still take time for it to go down a little bit. And because they did not stop above the purple, right? So it's possible they go down a bit more and they create another. So this is wave one and this is wave two. And wave two, with my indicator, you can use it to buy the stock. Right now, we just don't have the buy signal. We're not yet above the red, although we have this, but we're not yet above the red, so nothing to do. And this is still going downward. Okay, so it's a very easy indicator. So that's it. And if you want to know more, let me know. I will do more video today and tomorrow. Okay, see you next time. Bye. Click like right now. See you.